So I don't even know. There's a lot of stuff I don't know about H1Z1. First of all, like who are all? How many of you are original members of H1Z1? Like who started it all?
Patrick.
Be me, myself, and Juan and Mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were the original.
Now, how long ago was this? Like, where did the whole thought process of H1Z1 come along?
2010.
This
2010.
when
I joined.
Yeah.
10 years.
10 years ago.
And this is our 10 years. Oh my God. Fuck.
10 years, and you're in quarantine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to celebrate.
10 years. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, that's the worst. I mean, we're all in quarantine, so don't make me feel isolated, bitch. But yeah.
Go figure, a band that named themselves after originally swine flu because we were H1N1, now is under coronavirus 10 years later.
Yeah.
So we got to change our name to COVID.
COVID, yeah.
Yeah.
It's called you COVID-19.
If we would have started now, would that have been our name?
I
No,
kind
I
of
don't
not.
I know.
No.
So I think I'll mention to anybody watching this that we actually have 6 people in here right now, but when I record this, we only get 4 at a time, so we're just kind of switch people around. So that way we can try and get whoever's talking, trying to get them in the picture. And always we'll be able to hear them, just not see them, I guess. So one thing I just kind of noticed today is so you're doing like a live thing on Facebook tomorrow for questions for people?
Yep. It's plug. So
you just
hang
go
out
to
with
the
it.
H1Z1 Facebook page to see that, or who's been broadcasting that? That's gonna be through that to the page.
Yep, and then we should probably share it all individually, so more people can see that it's happening. So,
Yeah.
Right, yeah, because after you record it, you can share it out and everything. But I was just wondering if people know how they can see it if they're interested, get their questions ready.
Right.
Yeah. Expecting,
Okay. So with certain shows getting canceled, but you still have shows out there that are not canceled yet? Like how far out are you guys booking right now?
There's technically some summer shows. They're not announced yet, so I can't even talk about any of the shows. But yeah, I have to see at the end of May there was a show that was announced. It was Trick Fest. That was like the last weekend of May. I don't know if that's still on or not. So
I have everything's up in the air.
No idea.
All right.
Everything up to that show has been been rescheduled or canceled.
All right. So yeah, are you working on anything new material, like by yourselves or anything else along while you're sitting tight?
I can't really sing right now, so but like we have I have a couple songs that are in the works. That's been in the works for a long time, and some songs that we'll be releasing. And with everything going on, we talked about even releasing songs on Patreon for our subscribers there, for them to get some exclusive listening going on.
Okay. So how long you guys had your Patreon?
We've had it for a year, but we just started pushing it a lot more just recently, since we stepped into the studio. January?
Yeah.
Thereabout, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So is it a lot of just live music on there, or you got what do you usually have on the Patreon? I haven't actually checked it out yet. I've seen Patreon. I know what some people put on there, but I don't know what's on your Patreon, which I guess makes me look bad, which means I'm not a patron.
You could be a patron, but not a Patreon. It's different.
Yeah.
Right now I just uploaded a live set, just the audio from I think it was November 30th. We played in Indianapolis, so we had like an audio recording of that. So that got uploaded. We've got an entire folder of our latest promos. You can see all of them. which we won't post all of them online. So it's just like if you want to get like all that extra stuff, we're just gonna like stockpile with that kind of thing. Trying to think. Oh, we had a behind the scenes for the recording process is up on there, and then next on the list is to go through all the 2018 tour footage and just kind of like make a little series, and that's just gonna be on Patreon exclusively.
So that'll be probably the best place to get like everything that's H1Z1 is all on Patreon.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
eventually going to be doing. Can't hear.
What's up?
What?
I think Justin
lost
froze on my
Justin.
screen.
You froze.
Yeah.
Totally
Same.
frozen. Oh no.
Wait, who froze?
No,
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Plus, we're going to
All
put some
right,
demos up on Patreon as well.
So I did have a couple people ask like the questions that they could possibly ask you in the interview. Somebody wanted to know. I mean, you can all answer this, take your turn to whatever. What's the like a favorite venue you've played at? Like if there's any venue you can go back and play, or maybe one that you play all the time that you like to play at.
Man, the Crucible was pretty cool. It's like it's so hard to pick a venue because one, I don't want to, pick one over the other, but like, Crucible's cool. Just about how it looks and the environment, and what they're aiming for and whatnot. It's also recency bias because we played it probably not that long ago. So, or whatever.
And you're in your pajamas too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool place.
Real good time, and like it should have been a better time, but it was a real good time, and obviously Route 20 in Sturdivant, Wisconsin is probably I don't know, that place is going to be legendary, so I like that place a lot.
Cool. Anybody else?
I think for me, Route 20 is probably my favorite just because of like the sound when I'm on the stage and everything, and like I don't know, it's just a good venue. But so far, I've like pretty much every venue we played at. Just that one just sticks out a little more than the rest, at least on stage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's tight. There's some cool places we played on tour, like that Santos Bar in New Orleans. That place is actually really cool.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
In Vermont. I'm trying to remember the name of that place. Unfortunately, it's
Oh
slipping me,
yeah,
but
that's
that
awesome.
place is tight.
That's probably my favorite we've done, just as far as the vibe and the feeling and the crowd that was there. That was a
Vermont
really,
was
really
cool.
good.
Shout out Walker's Point Musical Hall, since no one else is going to say it.
Yeah, them too.
I was like, somebody say it.
Broad.
God, can somebody
Yeah.
say it?
Hey, Walker's Point is a great place.
Yeah.
Jim, the owner, was a really cool dude as well.
Yeah.
All the that group.
What about you, Kayla?
I don't know. I've probably played. Well, I know we've played some of the same venues like since before I joined. Because I mean, I haven't played a ton of shows with you guys like at all. So, let's
You're
see.
supposed to change that.
Right. I'm trying.
We are.
But let's see. I know Hijinks in Fort Atkinson. That was always one of my favorite places. Which hopefully, I'm hoping someone will buy it and something will start up there again because that was a really cool place with good sound.
Awesome.
Like all of you said, Route 20 was awesome. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Those would probably be the top two that come to mind right now, at least. Yeah.
Oh, what was the place we played with Rivers and Niles at the first time?
That was the Miramar Theater.
Yeah.
Just do. I just like.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move on. The other question was like while you're touring, they were wondering what kind of like when you go out to like eat or something like that, what kind of food do you guys like actually agree on? Like what do you usually end up eating?
This is a funny one.
Very important questions here, of course.
Patrick is the worst. But we
That's kind of, we gotta dig up the dirt like this.
I try to stay vegan and eat mostly vegan food on tour. So obviously that's really hard sometimes since we don't know where we are, and so I'll cave and eat gas station food and stuff like that. But I try to be considerate of everybody else that's going to be in the vehicle with us, and eat responsibly.
Messily, but responsible.
Yeah. I'm messy. Sure. Okay. Well, I'm better now. So.
Than the last time.
I say Q-Dub is generally a popular choice amongst us, at least as recently.
Chipotle, Qdoba, stuff like that. I'm also vegan. I don't eat like meat or any of that, so I'm like super picky about where we go, but I make it work wherever we are as much as I can.
Sorry, Juan.
It's all right.
Wow.
Sometimes I just gotta eat like crackers and water, and that's good enough for the time being. Yeah,
That's
Cliff Bars.
Prison or something.
Patrick, what do you eat? Say it.
What, the garbage that I eat?
Yeah. And then
it's not as bad. It's usually the beer that gets it like bad. If I'm just having like a chicken sandwich, fine. But maybe tuna fish sandwiches on those.
I don't know if I
McDonald's.
fully agree with that. Sitting in the passenger seat with you most of the time.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what's wrong with my stomach.
I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for you to make fun of me on this interview. It's bound to happen, of course.
Oh my god.
All right, we'll move on. All right, so so you have 2 albums out now, right?
One
album?
No, Frozen.
Yep,
Okay.
just one out.
One album. Okay, and so when you're making the music, like what's usually like your process for writing it? Like does somebody have come up with like, hey, I have this cool part, add to it, or
We've been doing that as of late, coming up with our own part and introducing it with each other. A lot of the times when we're around each other, we'll do that, or sometimes we'll just like flow and just jam, and something will become something. Well, like we'll take a lot of parts of things. It's like, oh, what was that? I like that. Let's keep that for something, and that's what happens a lot of times.
Yeah, like just jamming and recording, like in the room, like in the practice space. We'll get ideas, come back to them later, and then start like constructing from there. Sometimes it's just someone comes up with a riff and then hands off to the next person. We riff and then put drums over it and do like a crap demo, and then kind of have an idea. So it's one of those 2 methods.
Okay.
Seems like we do a lot of piecing riffs together. Oh, sorry.
Oh no. Nope.
Do you have anything written? Or like songs that are like entire songs that haven't made it onto an album at all? That like older stuff, nothing like new. I'm just talking about like something you just kind of wrote and you decided it wasn't really album worthy, or you wanted to hold it or something.
From Unbounded, no, I don't think there was anything that was written before.
We just kind of put it all out there.
Yeah, everything.
Because we wrote that album took us a long time. Obviously, we're just when we first started playing together up until it finally came out, we were just writing music. I think that's why it kind of sounds different. Like a lot of the songs are a little drastic from each other. Because, yeah.
You could do a whole like dissection of the timeline of each song, like which one was written first to like the latest, and like what year that got written in, and who was in the band at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thank you, Haley.
She's playing D&D on the other side of the basement here.
Yeah, no. She's kind of a part of the band in a way.
I keep looking in the background, like behind Patrick there. Like, is that like a whole setup for practicing back there, or what?
Oh, it's my studio.
You got like the background, and it looks like you got a whole bunch of equipment back there.
I did a live stream because I do solo stuff too. So I did a live stream on Saturday and had lights and everything. My backdrop's up, and I just kind of leave that up because I stream on Twitch too. So it's just like, all right, put my logo everywhere while I'm doing this.
Sure. All right. So we're going on about 15 minutes now. I don't know. I'm running out of questions. Normally I ask, like, well, what's coming up, but nobody really knows because we're all just kind of home right now.
We're just writing, honestly, practicing our songs so we can get back together and know our music.
Yeah, just a waiting game right now, or for reality to get back to reality.
Yeah, we're trying to schedule like a group video chat writing session somehow. See if it works.
Hard.
Yeah.
If I wasn't sick, if I wasn't sick, we could get together. But
well, that's still not allowed technically.
Yeah, technically not.
So that really kind of sucks, but
it's
okay. We're just always trying to figure out what we can be doing without actually getting together, which a lot of times doesn't seem like a whole lot, but always trying to come up with things to do. So
that's why we're doing the video chat on tomorrow, just to have something we can say like, hey, we're still active. We're just, like everybody else, quarantined and doing what we can.
So aside from Patrick, does anybody else have like other musical projects that you're working on that we don't know about, or is it all H1Z1?
It's all H1Z1.
Yep.
Cool.
I was starting to do a little bit of something, and then my laptop ate shit, and I was working with someone else too, but I can't, work with anyone else right now to do anything. So it's like it's just at a standstill, man. Everything. So it is what it is now.
Sometimes we just hang out over video chat too, because it sucks not being able to get together.
Yeah. Like
I miss people.
Yeah, we enjoy each other. So like, I don't know. We have a family, so like regardless of everything, like we're always here for each other. And, we're not just professionals who just make music and then go their own way.
Right.
Yeah, professional. We were fucking getting professional. We were on our way. Like it was about to happen. And then the fucking virus. And it was like, dude.
We change Bring the Violence to Bring the Virus.
Oh, shut the fuck
up. Again, it's
parody of song.
I'm sure it'd be a lot more funny if I wasn't sick, but sure. But we, when the world gets its shit together and we're able to do our thing, like, just be ready for us, because like, we're not gonna let it put us back, more than it already has, because a lot of it's inevitable. We can only do so much, but like, the work is still there, like mentally, obviously physically nothing could be done, but just ready to do the damn thing. Yeah. On that note, I'm gonna go pee again.
Middle of an interview.
No.
I've been holding mine in.
Taking one for the team, Juan.
Yeah.
I swapped him out so he's not on the screen anymore. So
I just did the same
pretend
thing.
He's still here. Or you can talk about him. Now's a good time to like give you some dirt on him or something.
Unfortunately, no dirt to give on him.
No.
Oh, he's a perfection. He's no dirt on him.
Not perfect. That's so dirt.
I mean, I could talk shit about how I hate how messy he was on tour, but that's about it. Like him and I will butt heads on tour, but that's it.
Did you say about me? Just because it's not.
Nothing.
What do you say?
While you're gone, I was asking for all the dirt on you, but nobody would give me anything.
Yeah.
Apparently, there is no dirt on you except for maybe some tour habits or something.
Oh yeah. There's dirt around me.
Exactly.
Yeah. No,
That time Cleveland was the worst, though.
Huh? What?
Well, that time in Cleveland was the worst, though. We were recording.
Oh yeah.
That was the
That
worst.
That doesn't count. I like I said, you're talking about shit that happened like 4 years ago. So like I've grown, and
Yeah.
Is the mess grown too?
Oof.
Kayla.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
It happened in my brain, and it's
Don't
not
let this-
personal. It just had to happen. I'm sorry.
us, Kayla. Just I understand. Yeah, no. I am the messy one in the band, but but like
I shouldn't even be talking, honestly.
yeah, Kayla. 'Cause we don't even know yet. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be us. But we don't we don't really butt heads. Like we're really good at communication. Like the worst anything has ever gotten was like I was getting mad, but before I got mad, I said, "Hey, Justin, you about to piss me off," and Justin goes, "What? Okay," and then that was it. That was the end of that.
That's important.
So
Yeah. You really
and
tell
it was
someone when you want to back off or something,
Yeah. And then I had a lot going on. My first kid being born, and it was just like, I don't know. Usually everything is just copacetic.
Yeah. We're chill.
Cool. I mean, definitely looking forward to seeing more of you guys when you can get back out playing again. And see what you've been cooking up for new music. Also, I'll try and chime in on Facebook tomorrow, which is April 8th at 7 o'clock. We'll do a general chat for anybody else who has more questions. They can ask you more about like food and your favorite color and everything.
Yeah, there you go.
Get to know Kayla.
Yeah.
Ask Kayla all the like I know y'all got a lot of questions for like probably me, but like don't forget about Kayla and Juan.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Talking about one.
Make me talk for a little bit.
Yeah, give him shit. Leave me alone, Mark.
All right. Calling this a success.
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully, we'll see when I get it all. Right away it turns it into like a MP4 for me, so I can like look at it almost instantaneously. So what I could do is get it all ready to go up on YouTube, and then I'll send you all a link before I make it public, just so you can all see it and see what it looks like.
Awesome.
So hopefully it's all satisfactory and it sounds good and everything. So we'll go from there. So yeah, I'll put it up on YouTube probably tonight yet, and send you all a link. Since we have that group chat going on Facebook, I can just throw it up in there, and then you can see what it looks like.
Cool.
So yeah, definitely the new technology of doing interviews this way.
Yeah.
It made it a lot easier because you don't all have to like get together all in one space and try and fit into a camera, but it's got to shuffle people around on the screen, but it's working. So.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah, glad we got it figured out. Thanks for talking to us and everything.
Oh, no problem. It's fun. So cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna end this note, and I'll shoot you guys the link.
Awesome.
Sweet.
All right.
Thanks.